Okay, moving on to the main event of the night, the seventh match. The match was Y2J versus Batista in a special referee match. We get to choose where the fans get to choose the referee. Your choices were Stone Cold, HBK, or Randy Orton. Obviously, Stone Cold was the winner here. He got picked. So he comes out to the ring, and he really didn't seem like he wanted to be there. That was just the vibe I got. He just didn't seem Stone Coldish. I don't know. He just didn't seem like he wanted to be there that night. And throughout the match, it looked that way. Okay, so here's how this match went down. Y2J comes out. Batista comes out. They do their entrances. Y2J is just not happy. He walks out. And Stone Cold says, if you walk out and I count you out, you're losing the title. And that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. It was finally there was a little bit of tension there. So Y2J came back and, Batista, it was basically, to make a long story short, just imagine a basic Batista match on Raw. He landed all his signature moves. Nothing really special happened in the match. It was just a basic Batista match that you would see on Raw. Stone Cold he was not biased at all, which was disappointing because, here's the guy you would think, in my other review, I thought it would be a preview of the predictions. I was thinking how cool it would be, he starts counting to Y2J, 1, 2, and then he just, instead of letting Y2J wins, he goes and grabs a couple of beers. It would have been funny, but he didn't go anywhere with it. And then, long story short, picture a basic match where at the end, Batista goes to ram Y2J. Y2J moves out of the way. He hits Stone Cold. Stone Cold's out of the ring. And there's no referee until Shawn Michaels runs back out. So Shawn Michaels comes out. He gives Y2J an extremely slow count. This is what I was hoping something like Austin would do. And it was pretty funny. And then, for some reason, JBL came out, then Randy Orton came out, and then, Stone Cold got back out, gave the stunner to Randy Orton, and then went to go stun Y2J. Y2J kind of countered the stunner, and then Batista slammed him down, and Batista, got the Batista bomb, and he won the match. You know what? It really was, once again, it really wasn't that good of a match. It wasn't a match caliber of Evan Bourne and Hardy, or really, it was better than the Kane match. It was obviously better than Santino. I would give this match, a 6 out of 10, maybe a 6.5. It really wasn't that good, in my opinion. I thought at the end there when Stone Cold, there was a little bit of tension at the end between Stone Cold and Y2J. He held a submission and he wouldn't break it. So Stone Cold just ripped him off of it, and I was getting some tension, but nothing happened. Stone Cold was fair. That's not the point of a special referee. The special referee is supposed to have an extreme bias toward one opponent, normally the face to the face or the heel to the heel, and it just did not happen. So that was that. It wasn't really that exciting of a match. Batista wins it. He's the new champion. I looked online, and they were saying that tonight he should be defending the title in a steel cage match. That's just recent. It's very recent. So I don't know if they weren't sure if it was going to be a dark match or the actual televised event. So let's hope it's televised, because I think that would be pretty interesting. And also, a few notes about the pay-per-view. There was a backstage segment with Y2J telling Mike Adamle, if you don't change this match, cancel it, give me a better referee, so something along those lines. If you don't do that for me, we're gonna have problems. Now, I really like that because it's almost Stone Cold-esque with Vince McMahon, and as far as, you know, one of the champion or one of the main characters has a big feud with their boss, and that's just, for some reason, it just works. If you have, because Mike Adamle is kind of like he's not really hated, but he's not liked too much, and he does, I guess what you can call controversial things. He sets up, you know, controversial matches, and he's been giving all these matches to Y2J. So I kind of sense this feud coming along there between those two, and that could be really interesting. It could bring back some really cool gimmick matches. Who knows? It could be good. So let's keep our eye on the Adamle Y2J feud storyline, and that could be interesting. Keep in mind you have Cena coming back, Vengeance. Now that Batista's the champ, is Cena going to try to go for a title run? Who knows? I think he's advertised they were advertising him for the event, for the ticket sales as a triple threat, but who knows what's going to happen. So overall, I think this pay-per-view could have been a lot better than what it was. You know, for me, obviously not for others, I thought the match of the night was the Big Show Undertaker Last Man Standing match. I really thought that was the match that defined the event. All the other matches were, you know, 7s and below. So I guess I'd have to give the overall pay-per-view, at best, a 6.5 out of 10. I think that's a fair statement. Because if you look at all the other matches beside the Big Show Undertaker match, they were, you know, let me see what I wrote. I have 4.5, 5.0, 6.5, 2 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 7.5, and a 7 or a 6. So I'll say 6.5. That's about average. It might actually be lower, but I'll say 6.5. Okay, this is it for my Cyber Sunday review